with a shockwave because he didn't want him to be able to potentially TP out. Oh, not again.
He just keeps hitting those. BDD just cannot miss today. But there's a lot of minions here. It's going to be kind of cleaned up. Faker gets a shield. One more rock could do it, but comes in and saves him with the heal. And Faker is just running circles around him now, but has been terrorized for the entire game. Finally gets his revenge. With the help of his team is now trying to deny the eye, but it is going to be KT that get in, take it away.
Bit of the back foot earlier in this game.
Yeah, KT trying to set up another fight here. They're down 1,000 gold. They don't want to go too deep, though. You could see they don't get that initial pick. Now it's just a bit of a scrum. Here comes BDD getting on in. A massive knockback again. This guy just can't miss today, but Owner, another guy who can't seem to miss nowadays, is going to frontline for the team. Duckdom just has to stand and fire, and he will survive for quite a long time as one more shot gets it done from Guma, but he will pay with his life. Meanwhile, on the right side, T1 win that part of the fight. BDD still alive, but they would love to take out this Talia, and they finally do it. The burst comes out from Faker, and it will be T1 winning this fight in a massive fashion. 1 for 4. But what is he gonna do?
Yeah, I think he was going for the Herald to escape.
Yeah.
A bit unfortunate. Oh, might have found Faker.
Hey, nice shockwave, but he is in a lot of trouble. BDD gets in again, and BDD is relentless. He's like, okay, didn't work a couple of times, I'm going in again. He's got 5 kills. The only person on the team who has kills is BDD. Looking for more. You see T1 always looking to skirmish. That's going to be the Aurora all down. Gets in, gets out, straight into the arms of the Quirky.
Okay, this is big. Oh,
wait, damn! He's going the wrong way! And, well, yeah, he's just dead.
He messed up the portal there. I think maybe took some damage, or I don't know specifically what he did, but obviously he did not do what he hoped to. Oh, no, carry a bit overextended here.
Yeah, they also took the portal not the correct way. This time, Carrier, he's a big reason why they're in this game.
Okay, they've played out the vision well. This is really good for that comp. Carrier is looking for a flank, though.
All right, trying to go all in on a Faker. It's not quite going to work out. BDD trying to turn now onto the left side, going to take out Guma, and they will take that absolutely. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of this fight, it looks like Cuz is in a bit of trouble. He'll be taken out, and Faker wasting a lot of Perfect's time as the rest of the backline is just being torn to shreds by the rest of T1. And look at Owner, level 16, red buff, Xin Dao, full health. And Doran as well, very similar. It feels like it's been this way for the last like 10-15 minutes. The same game where we're just like waiting on a tightrope, waiting for that next objective. Oh, the double jump comes in! BDD! He wants to carry this game, and he might have just done it, but the peel is coming in. Peter goes down, but they took out Owner, and he's really the big man on campus. Big shockwave does come down for Faker. He's going to flash away the kiting of Oriana, and Jin is quite strong. Oh, look, interrupt from the side of Carrier is nearly going to keep them alive. And it's at least going to peel for the team. Flashes on in, and it's not quite going to work as Carrier takes huge amounts of damage. Ducked on one, one, and the sniper from the side of KT will net them the Hextech Soul.
And that's the thing, it has been the same story for the last...
Everybody's going to really struggle to find engage angles. You know, like Carrie is like, okay, I'm going to engage, guys. Wait, I'm walking at 25% of my speed, you know. It doesn't really make it easy for T1. And it gives incredible control over to KT. As they are taking their time with this one, that's going to be the Solar Flare right on top of Carrier, but in goes Peter, and down will go Peter, but still at the same time, it's 2 kills here for the side of KT, and now Owner, nowhere for him to go. So hard to play into the Trundle, as another knockback does come through, and we do have the GA here for Owner, actually nearly kills BDD somehow. And now it's Faker's turn. He doesn't have the flash. Doran doesn't have his flash anymore as he just used it. And it's just so difficult to get away from them. So many low health bars, actually. Incredibly low, but we have a TP coming back in. And I think with that and the Baron, they should be able to end.
Yeah, Doran not going to be able to do anything against 4 members of KT. He'll give it a go. Let's see if he can do what Hugh didn't pull off the defense.
Yeah, I just think with Perfect TPing back in, it's going to be a little bit too little, too late. And there you go. Not even going to touch BDD. And they have the wave coming through. KT take down T1 in game number 1.
This wasn't KT feeling somewhat confident here.
Yeah, looks like they want to go for the trade. They're just going all in on the Pantheon as down he goes. Owner 100 to 0. And now the turn on to Guma. Feeling pretty good. He's going to have to flash
the satchel.
Mega Inferno Bomb. And yeah, The satchel gets Carrier back. It gets him in range of BDD. It's 2 kills for KT. Nobody else is up here. We do have a TP for BDD. Peter is ghosting up here as well. Will they try to help him is the question. Yes, they absolutely will, but the ult from Perfect is actually perfect. Gonna get on the backside of the turret, and now he's got the peel from his team. The bear comes down and turns this fight around. Doran and Carrier just running tail between legs as they can't get away. Carrier just trying to sacrifice himself, but the dominoes, one by one, are falling into the hands of KT once again. Ends they're getting the Infernal Drake.
Guma experienced that in that play.
They definitely did. Carrier desperate to try to take down this ward. They're going to look for an engage, but now the turn comes in on a Guma, who doesn't have his flash anymore. Just getting brutalized once again. TP is coming in as Doran, trying to do something, immediately just evaporates. And T1 again, just having the door shut in their face at every single corner. And, you know, a lot of times in best of threes where the first game is super tight, super tense, and then it just gets blown open.
Oh!
Oh, the curved hook comes through, and Faker is going to have to flash over the wall. They are looking to continue this. Nobody else is here, so it just looks like he is donezo. Oh, okay, little taunt, little chance here. And another hook comes through, and the extension on the Wukong as well. It's now Perfect's like, you want to die me? You're not! It's all done but the crying here. KT just got to push in, push with the zigs, you know, make sure everybody's safe. The flash and the satchel away. You're not touching the zigs, says Ducktop. As everybody is in the meat grinder, tons of damage. Yes, was blocked by the Braum. As he goes Perfect, maybe a little bit too deep, but he's just unkillable anyway. He got away after all of that. Just insane. And that is the power of the gigantic wallets. KT absolutely obliterating T1 in the second game, and they will take the 2-0 tonight.
Game 1 was a massive fight, a massive struggle, and a long-fought victory over T1, but Game 2 was decimation.
Albeit maybe it wasn't their best day. It was...